What up, Green Teamers and Celtic Nation? It's your boy, Uncle Bito, dog. We back on the couch to react to tonight's game, dog. As you know, we just blew out the Wizards on the road, as always. You know, we're back in our form again, a championship form, because, once again, this is the road to repeat the 2025 Revenge Tour. Revenge of the Jays. Both Jays tonight scored 20 plus. Jaylen Brown had 27. I think he had 4 threes. Nope. Sorry. He had 3 threes. My bad. He had 3 threes. Hit 2 big threes in the fourth. Jason Tatum had an excellent game. I think he's on the road for an MVP season. He had 25, 11 rebounds and 6 assists. I believe. Yeah, 6 assists. So he's been hooping, dog. Like, this is, I mean, I know it's early. It's 2 games in. But the Celtics look real good, man. This is just what happens, man, when you bring the band back, when you have the team back together, when you have no new faces and everybody just knows where they are, how to play together, where their spots are. And honestly, what stuck out to me, and once again, I know it's the Wizards, and I know that it's like they stink. You know what I'm saying? I know they're the worst team in the league. But the fact that, once again, the Celtics had already established that they don't like to not wake up, but they want to take nights off, or like, you know, they'll let, once again, the Peyton Pritchards and the not the Gordon Haywards, I was about to say Gordon Hayward, but the Sam Hausers go off. And once again, as we say that, you know, Peyton Pritchard had about 15 off the bench, and I believe he had like 5 threes, and he had a half-court shot because half-court P, but half-court P's shot didn't count, but that's just what he does. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things to watch. But going back to just how we are defensively as a unit too, like the way that we switched on defense, the way that we just locked up on the defensive end, and how we rotate, dog, like that's something that I'm paying attention to this year too, because obviously we can put up threes. And how many threes did we put up tonight, man? Because I think we put up damn near 60 the other night, and tonight 45, dog. We put up 45 threes. So in the last 2 games, we done put up, I want to say, about 105 threes, I think. You know what I'm saying? We put up 105 threes. If we took 63s last game, maybe even 61. So 105, 106 in 2 games. And we blown out teams. We was up as much as 30 points on the Wizards tonight, and we were just up 30 on the contenders of the East that, you know, are supposed to be rocking with the Celtics. Now, granted that they put this team together and they got to figure it out in jail, so it's not to put too much stock into it. But what are they going to do? And when I say they, I mean, what are the teams in the NBA really going to do to, like, stop us? Like, how do you defend 63s? to what the Wizards shoot tonight? The Wizards shot how many threes tonight? 36, and they shot 7 for 36. 7 for 36. So do teams have personnel outside of like Steph and the Warriors, you know what I'm saying, to like keep up with this pace of like shooting? That's the main thing I want to pay attention to as the season goes along, because 45 threes and 63s in game 1 and then in game 2, that's a lot of threes to try to keep up with. And the fact that we shot 17 for 45, so we shot 37% as a team from 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were hooping tonight, and we've been doing this since last season. And let me get started on Derek White, man. Derek White, he's looking like he might have an all-star season. Now, I feel like he got snubbed last year, but I feel like Derek White's going to have a real good like season and become an all-star. And I said this already because that Olympic experience has you look different, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I mean, you're playing with guys that are just way better than you, and you get that extra season or extra like season of hoop is what I would say, you know what I mean? So it's a great thing to watch. Don't forget to like the video too, comment as well too. Let's talk about these games, man. We're here to engage about the Celtics too. It's basketball season, baby, so we're here. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of the Celtics. I'm really enjoying what could potentially be a repeat season. Now, the thing that I'm worried about most is, you know, once again, knock on wood, dog, is like, you know, we don't want people to start missing games due to just, you know, certain things. I don't even want to bring it into existence, so we just going to leave it at that. But I really like what we're saying. And the funny thing is, we started off a little slow on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, not on the road. We started a little slow in this game. And Jaylen Brown in particular didn't play too well. He ended up shooting 50% from the game, but I think he started off like 1 for 6 or whatever. And, you know, there was a complete turnaround, man. And he's looking good too, man. I mean, I think he had 4 steals, dog. He had, I think, 6 assists. Hold on, let me see. I might be missing. So he had 8 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 assists. He's in pure form, dog. MVP form. You know, he's got 3 trophies, man. The Finals MVP, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the trophy. So, Jaylen Brown's about to have a hell of a year, I think. I don't think it's going to be a breakout year because I think he's already had it a couple of years ago. I think he's just here. He's arrived, and he just looks physically good. You know what I mean? Like, he's really getting to the basket and just making dudes look like little boys. You know what I'm saying? He's really just making them look small out there. And I like what I'm seeing, man. So, we're going to be a dangerous team to keep up with. We're going to be a dangerous team to beat. You know what I mean? Like, I still will be quiet in June. Like, I'll see everybody in May. But it's still hard to think who can beat this team in 4 games. The games that I'm paying attention to this year are mainly the Knicks. Always the Heat, no matter what the situation is. I'm always, because the Heat can just play us differently. So and they have the coaching of Spoelstra. So I'm gonna always pay attention to those games. The Bucks as well, because that pick and roll that they finally are able to figure out between Giannis and Dame is something that's gonna be interesting to watch. But I just think there's some pieces missing over there. So I think we'll be okay in a best of 7. And they have Doc over there. And, like, we know Doc got us a chip. Well, Paul, KG, and Ray got us a chip, and Doc was coaching. But we all know how Doc blows leads and doesn't make adjustments. So I'm not too worried about them. There's definitely a lot of naps that I'm going to take in the coaching scheme of things if we see them in a series. What else, man? I mean, we're just watching the highlights, too. I'm just trying to just chat and just react about the game, man. But this is a hell of a game, man. My guys look good, man. Like Jason Tatum. Let's get on Jason Tatum, man. Jason Tatum, this dude's real range shot where he doesn't have the little hitch thing that he had going on, where it still was going in, but he had those stretches where, like, he just wasn't looking good, so he had to do these other things. And let's talk about also how he's slowly becoming a really good all-around player as far as, like, what these stats are looking like. So he had 27, 11, and 6. That was something that wasn't a part of his game a few years back. You know what I mean? Like, that was something that happened, I want to say, in the postseason and throughout the season, like mid-season last year, where he started adding all these other attributes to his game, and it wasn't just scoring, which makes him a more potent player all around, because now you can't just, like, focus so much on him because he's going to create, like, the times where he used to force those bad twos or take, like, a forced jump shot or just turn the ball over simply, because remember, he holds the record for the turnovers in the postseason. So all of that has definitely changed and matured in his game, and he's on his silent assassin MVP chase this year. It's definitely coming. The way he's scoring at an efficient rate. I mean, tonight I think he shot 9 for 20, so he shot a little under 50%, but that's still pretty good considering that, he didn't have a bad game, and considering that we blew these teams out. And I mean, he shot 3 for 11 from 3, so 33% from 3. But that's whatever. We're a team that shoots 105 threes in 2 games, you know what I'm saying? So I want to have a wager on how many threes. I think we can push taking 73s in a game. At the fact that I seen us take 60 or 61, I believe, in the first game, we can take 73s in a game. Do you guys think, and the funny thing is also, I feel like we've hit 29 in game 1, and the fact that we got that close, and the fact that we shot 7 and made 17 tonight, I think it's very possible that we'll break that record this year. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, this could be a very special year. The fact that it even started off on a home opener being so special, and particularly about how we played, because genuinely, like, if you see my prediction video as well, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new. I didn't think that we were going to come out that strong, because normally teams do have the championship hangover. They do come out flat. They are riding high off the emotions and everything. But once again, it was something a little different, mainly because there was a lot of disrespect about us being champions. You DNP Jason Tatum. You didn't put Jaylen Brown on the Olympic team. You put Derek White and Jrue Holiday, which is worse in the fact that they got better and they look better. So it's like, thank you. You know what I mean, in that regard. But once again, like, the media bashed us. Everybody's changing their tune. You've had Gilbert Arenas and what's his name? Rashad McCants on Gil's Arena talking about the Celtics championship window is closed. So it's like, everybody has heard the chatter. Everybody has seen, and I'm talking about everybody as far as everybody on the Celtics. Like, they're paying attention to look the same things we do. So to act like they're not going to come out and ball up and come out with this vengeance and this revenge tour, yeah, good luck, man. So I'm going to end it on that note, man. I appreciate whoever's watching, tuning in, but let's get this green thing going, man. Green team is Team Green Celtic Nation. Let's let's get up in here, man. Let's talk about this Celtics thing, man. We on the road to repeat. Are we gonna hit 33s plus? Are we gonna shoot more than 70 in the game? There's a lot of things to find out in this long season. So don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. I'll be back with another one where we recap and react and predict games all season long. I'm out of here. Peace.